Hello, Leos. Welcome to Soul of Yamaya. I will be looking into your reading for August. Shuffling over here because I don't want to move around my camera. I want it to affect it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a personal, this is not a personal read. Well, maybe it's going to be one. That was a Freudian slip. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm doing a collective. If you want a personal read, you can go to my website. I do Zoom readings. I do pre-recorded as well. We're just going to look into your month of August. So we're going to start off with career and work and then go into love. So, and happy birthday, Leos. Let's see what's coming up for work and career for my Leos for the month of August. Got some stable income. You don't have to worry about stable income anymore. Like if you were worried, your income is going to stabilize itself, especially if you're self-employed, you're growing your own business, you're having some ideas of doing your own work. It's going to become a stable, it could even be, I'm also hearing like passive income, YouTubing, whatever it is, you're going to have that kind of income that will grow over time. It will take a while, but I see like things will start to show if you start investing. If you plant the seed for August, it's going to grow in the future. What else? Yes, Swords, what's this about? Interesting. You may be healed. You healed not having, you might not get a promotion or a new job. And I feel like that's a blessing in disguise. You might be redirected into this is not what you're supposed to do. Or there's another energy that is, I just forgot it. I just lost it. It was, no, it's gone. I think that's the main energy, is that you might not receive a promotion. You might get a no if you've applied and you're healing from that. But I feel like I need to tell you that that's not the direction you're meant to take. Yeah, you're going to free there's some meaning for you to free yourself and put your attention to something else. If there another opportunity, whether that's you starting this new business, doing something by yourself, but there's a slow energy coming in. You might need to travel for it. You might need to go a bit deeper, soul searching. Still needing to pin. There's still another energy. I want to get that other energy through. You're meant for bigger and better, Leo. You could also, there's something about, I feel like you need to listen to Gemini's read where it was that you might have a business partner that you can start an empire with. Like this might be linked to love. But I do think that you need to fall in love with something that you always wanted to do. Like if you're doing a job that's 9 to 5, 24/7, you're not fulfilled, but it's paying your income, okay, but don't worry about something else coming in and using another energy, because I feel like when you go for what you love and you take control over that, you'll reach your 10 of Pentacles by putting your heart into what you really want. What is the anxiety about? Another energy I'm getting is that you might be worried about what? What are my Leos worried about? Maybe you're not trusting yourself enough, that you're not good enough, that your idea might not have substance, but you got to just start somewhere. Maybe that you can't carry the work, that it's too hard work. You also might think that these aren't good enough ideas. I think you need to free yourself with the Eight of Swords and just start. I'm just hearing, just do it, just go for it. And the main message was you don't have to worry about not getting that stable income in the future, because if you love it, it will show. Not giving back to who? Interesting. If you, okay, the energy I'm getting is different for this, but if you feed what you're obsessed with, if you go into your obsession, you'll be able to balance. So you might start this new career inside this creative thing with a side hustle, and then it will slowly grow into a business. Okay. What's happening with love? Love and my Leos. What is it my Leos need to know about love, please? What's for my Leos in love? Nine of Cups. Somebody is worried. Somebody is struggling. I feel like they are getting some kind of, they made a really bad karmic judgment call. Said they didn't see the end coming. So somebody might have been disappointed by another energy that they're surrounded by. It could be very superficial, very unstable. You know, it's not that be careful what you wish for, but they're now struggling to entertain an energy further that they're still entertaining. They're struggling to keep that facade up. They made a bad judgment call, or somebody they've seen another side of an energy that they're currently surrounding themselves with. They're looking at coming towards you. You could be at a distance with this person, but this person wants another chance. It could be even the third time that they want a chance. They want to take action, and finally be respected. Wherever they are, they're being very the person that they're entertaining is very disrespectful, very superficial, egotistical energy. There's no balance whatsoever. How are you going to approach my Leos? Halfway in the door, halfway out. This person might still, this could be, okay, a number of you guys, this person is going to be single. Another number, they're still going to be in a relationship. And another one is halfway in, halfway out of the door, which is what I'm getting for the majority. So I think like they still keeping like a backup in case things don't go their way. They're playing it safe. They've gone through some heartbreak. Somebody really hurt their feelings, and they're coming in with a lot of passion for you, okay? You got the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. They're very determined, very passionate about you. They're going to take a leap of faith. They're going to be super nervous when they come in, but they're just going to go for it. Just make sure you ask them if they're actually completely detached and completely single, because you don't want to be pulled into third party energy, okay? So their intentions are very passionate. What's the emotional basis here? Very passionate. It's more physical than emotional. I do feel like this person has emotions for you, but I feel like they're not ready to show them yet. They feel guilty. About making you not a priority, but making you an option. They might have pulled you into a third party. They also feel guilty. I feel like this person has let their vulnerability show on the other side, and that backfired. Yeah, some kind of Queen of Swords was not like very, very harsh. Very, I'm just getting mean. Oh, any new energies here? What's the advice for Leo when this person comes around? What's the advice for my Leo people? Leave them out of Set your boundaries with them, because it is a soulmate. There is love here, but don't commit yet because they're not ready. So I would say leave them out in the cold to a degree, but know that you're, yes, you love them, but no, not the way they are. Or if they are still connected, they need to become emotionally available and also put you into an Empress energy. Like, you need to, you know what? Act like an Empress slash Emperor. That's what you need to do. When they come in, listen to your heart and kindly set your boundaries, but know that you're still available if you still want them. Good luck.